we'll move into the enterprise zone meeting. Gotta get that agenda up. And do we need to re-elect a chair for this, or can we just move into the meeting?
We can just move into the meeting. This is advisory board.
Okay, so this is the City of Urbana Enterprise Zone Advisory Board meeting Thursday, February 24th, 2022. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Do we need a roll call on this?
Probably just for minutes, approving the minutes.
Okay. Then I would entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Second.
Who moved the minutes? I didn't see that.
Paul did.
Paul? Okay, moved by Paul Pulaski, seconded by Wayne. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Any corrections? Could we have a roll call, please?
Champaign County,
Yes.
Champaign County Regional Planning Commission,
I don't think we would vote since we're the administrator for the county portion of the zone.
All right, Kat, I meant to talk to you about that, Kathy, because I have you on a list, so I'll make a note to reach out to you later.
Okay, thanks.
Champaign Urbana Mass Transit District,
Yes.
Cunningham Township,
Yes.
Urbana School District,
Yes.
Urbana Park District.
Aye.
Thank you. Motion passed.
City of Urbana?
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, City of Urbana.
Yes. All right, we'll move on to public comment. I'm seeing one person attending, no hands raised. All right, we'll move on to overview of the enterprise zone activities. Steph?
Okay, yep. Let me get rid of TIF. Okay, it's been a very busy year in the enterprise zone this year. So just a quick overview. This is a list of all of you, our participating taxing bodies, and as you well know. And this is a copy of our enterprise zone map, which is also available on our website if you need to look that up in the future. An overview for commercial projects. For a regular commercial project with 0 to 10 jobs created, they are eligible for 5 years of property tax abatement. More jobs created means a 6th year or potentially a 7th year of property tax abatement. So we haven't had a lot of commercial projects that have created jobs this year, as you'll see in the report, but that's a way a business can get up to more than 5 years of property tax abatement. So the cumulative impact on the enterprise zone to date is that there have been 163 projects total. That includes residential and commercial projects. Those total approximately 151 million. Sorry, I need to put my M there. And in project costs, and 505 new or retained jobs per our records. This resulted in 560 new residential units, and we have 150 new single family homes. So this is an estimated increase in the equal assessed value of the tax base of 19.5 million. Some of the projects that happened this year that were located within the enterprise zone, again, the 200 Vine housing complex. This was an $8 million project that added 43 townhomes built by Green Street Realty. This project has a tax TIF agreement with the city, but they were also eligible for sales tax exemption on building materials. And we held a ribbon cutting for this project last year, and they were also already fully booked with a diverse group of residents, everything from young professionals to graduate students. So this has been a huge success. Gather, which Andrea mentioned in her report, which is on the corner of Lincoln and University. This is a large $25 million project that has 204 units as well as 28 extended stay hotel rooms. This project qualifies for both tax abatement and tax exemption. And Gather South, which is on the south end of this project, has an additional 25 units, but those units weren't incentivized because they weren't located within the zone. And we all do recommend the French Bakery in Gather if you haven't been there yet. This is a wonderful project. Again, the hotel, a $15 million project that started in July. They've already applied for sales tax exemption on building materials, and they have a redevelopment agreement with the city, so there won't be a property tax abatement on this one. So an overview of the commercial projects we had this past year, 7 projects totaling about $20.3 million in project costs and 30 new and retained jobs. And there's a list here, but I'm going to go through just to give you a little more information on each of these projects. Frasca is building, I haven't been out there to see how far they are, an 11,000 square foot structure to have space for to construct helicopter simulators. The development is going on this south side of the project. This was a $1.2 million project to accommodate the expansion within the plant of what they're doing. This is a great business, international business with people coming from all over the world. Creative Thermal is doing a small project. They're up on Willow Road, just about a $300,000 project to upgrade electrical capacity and cooling and ventilation for their equipment, their lab equipment. And then again, Fish Alley, she's eligible for sales tax exemption on building materials. So those are all part of our enterprise zone applications. Some of the other commercial projects, Emulsicoat this past year undertook a $10.8 million project that added new asphalt tanks and new tank loading and mechanical equipment to their campus. Guilford Services at Tapman Court did a $1.2 million project to build new office space and shop space. And then Econo Lodge, the hotel, is doing a small renovation project, $200,000. They're going through a rough time, had old existing issues with their drive-in. So they applied to get sales tax exemption, and all of those projects would be eligible for both the sales tax and the property tax. The other really nice project that's happening down on Burns Drive right off of Windsor Road is Clark Lindsay. This is a $6.5 million investment. They're building 2 quadplex villas for a total of 8 residential units. And they will receive both benefits also, both incentives also. So this is a really nice project, which also includes new grounds garage, site work, connected road, detention basin, and landscaping. So there's a lot happening down there at Clark Lindsay. So those 7 projects started in 21, have an estimated project cost $20.37 million and 30 jobs retained. Most of those jobs are actually projected by Fish Alley, which is interesting. So going into Think Urbana, this has been the really busy, a really busy time for Think Urbana, which has been wonderful. We've had a lot of positive feedback from contractors and developers. Again, you guys are the taxing bodies who participate in this, everybody except Parkland. All of the homes that are built in the Think Urbana program receive a 5-year abatement from participating taxing bodies on the home only. And I try to explain all of that to the applicants who also want it on the land, but we're not going to do that. Eligibility, it has to be at least an $80,000 home in the zone, and could be for ownership, single family, duplex homes, mixed use. And really what we've seen this year is all new homes, all new single family homes being built. So this year, Urbana had permits for 60 new homes to be built. And as you can see from this history, that's the highest number we've had. And it's been really great. I received 5 new applications today. And we've already to date since January had 13 applications. So this is going gangbusters. I still need to do more marketing, but I just haven't yet because the applications just keep coming in. It's been great. And we're seeing all all types of homes being built, starter homes up to several $100,000 homes throughout the whole community. So it's really been a great year for this program. These are some records we keep showing. The total homes built in Champaign County. We used to get most of this information from the News Gazette, but they quit printing it. But you can see in Champaign County in 2021 on this graph down at the bottom, 214 homes built in 2021 in Champaign County. That's the highest it's been since 2018. And Urbana had a market share of 23% at that. So I feel pretty good about that. It's definitely grown from previous years. And on these graphs, we ran some numbers showing what the equal assessed value is for what has been added to date. And we're almost up to that $20 million mark. And so you can see how the assessed value has grown since the program started. And we're adding all of these new buildings. And then these are our projections for the Think Urbana program as we go into 2022. We're estimating that the numbers will get up closer to the 32 million mark for the projected equal assessed value, especially if applications keep coming in the way they have in 2021. Kind of the other surprise of that is that building materials have been high and hard to get, but it's really not slowing down builders. The housing market is just too hot right now and people want to build. So overall fiscal impact of Think Urbana to date, the current estimated equal assessed value is around 32.5 million. And these are the estimated new taxes for each taxing body. And that's all I have. There's other graphs in your packet with more information. And I'm glad to try to answer any questions you have.
I'll just add one comment and then we'll take questions. Just to give a sense of the impact of the enterprise zone and also what the housing market is like and the impact of the transfer of the property, the Stone Creek Golf Course from the Atkins Group to the university. The U of I Foundation has been very aggressive in marketing the residential lots at Stone Creek. There were about 100 residential lots still to be developed out there. One of the first things they did was they reduced the price, which was a good thing because they were pretty pricey. And those things just flew off the shelf. And within a few months of the transfer, half of the remaining lots had been sold. And that was as of last October or so. And I haven't had an update since then, but I'm certain that, you know, they've continued to sell. So we're going to see just at the Stone Creek subdivision, that's been sitting there for 20 years without being finished out. And I think we're going to fill up the current residential lots. And then of course there's more there that could be developed. So it's been very active. That and Southridge has been a really, really good development.
We want to do some marketing this year, and I might put more of those efforts to their commercial partners to let them know of the benefits since the residential's going so gangbuster right now. We'll put some money towards those commercial. We met with the developer earlier this week, and he was like, oh, it was really great to be reminded about those enterprise zone benefits. So I think I need to get out in their faces a little bit more.
Any other questions? Okay, let me go back to my agenda. Steph, anything else for the good of the group?
That's it. Just everybody get home safe.
Winter round 3. We'll post the recording of the meeting as well as the slides for both groups, and you'll be able to share that with your respective taxing bodies. Okay. Thank you very much. Thanks.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye, everyone.